So here we have the CRF50 carb. We're going to completely take it apart and completely clean it out, make sure that it's clean inside, and then put it back together. So basically what tools we're going to need: a Phillips and a flathead screwdriver. And then we're going to need a little marker or some kind of pen. So we're going to mark the distance and the amount we turn to unscrew these, so that way we can put them back to the way they were. So we're going to write it down on this piece of napkin and stuff. So the upper screw is quarter turn, exactly top. So we're going to write quarter. Find out how much this one is. Our bottom. We can take it all completely apart. So let's go to time lapse and let's tear this thing completely apart. The whole thing split apart. The bowl is off and it was stuck to the upper half. So the way I had to take it apart and take the bottom bowl off, I had to grab my screwdriver, turn around with the handle, and tap it on the bottom right here. And that thing came undone, so that way I wouldn't tear no seals, which in better case I should replace it, but for this one it looks pretty good. Look on the inside. Look at that. Look at this white powder, completely rusted out. Jets are completely clogged. Yeah, you can tell there's a sign of water in here. So guys, this is pretty much it. Now let's completely take it all apart right here. All these little screws. Try to take all the jets out. Hopefully we don't tear or break any jets. If it seems like we're going to tear them up and won't come out easily, what we're going to use is we're going to use that welding nozzle cleaner. So we're going to use this little trick thing. And we're going to just blow everything out. Little needles and stuff. Alright guys, so we're going to use some carb cleaner. So it's a carbon choke and parts cleaner. So we got our carburetor and the parts cleaner, our little bin. So we're going to spray it down and brush it out with the metal brush. And then clean out the jets and everything. And then start putting it back together. We were able to remove one of the jets, which is right here. Cleaned everything out, all the little pieces. So now we're ready to start assembling. Cleaner. That helped out a lot. Alright, so let's get back into the time lapse and start assembling this thing. Alright guys, so the carburetor is completely assembled and it's ready for some back to stock, I guess, adjustments. So we're going to adjust the top one back out a quarter. So we're going to go out a quarter. Alright, and the bottom one was 1 3/4. So we're going to do it in halves. So half. It's a hole. And this would be another half. And then a little bit. Alright, so that's basically set to about back to how it was. So that's the choke. Alright, now it's ready to get back installed into the bike and see how it runs. We got these wires that will hook up. These guys, here's the CRF50 that's been partially rebuilt. That goes to the intake, and we did a final tune on there. And so you'll notice when I start it, it's going to be a little bit louder. Video of it running and also doing some final tune-ups. I modified the intake. I drilled some holes in there. Can't really tell right now, but right there you can see I put like 5 holes, and basically it gives it a little better breathing. And also I did remove the cap, the restrictor, and yeah, so basically it's pretty loud now. So let's give it a start. What I've done. On the carburetor, after I rebuilt it, since I did add those holes and remove the baffle, I had to tune out a little bit on it. So what I did was I turned the screw right here out a little bit. So this top one is idle, and the bottom one's the airflow mixture. Just slightly had to turn it out, and I had to change the needle a little bit. I had to raise it up a clip, or I dropped the clip down a little bit. So basically raise the needle up. So yeah.